Hey everyone, it's Karen with Yes Please PaperCrafts, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about ribbon, and I'm going to be talking about organizing ribbon. I'm also going to be giving away a freebie, and at the end of this video I'm going to have a secret giveaway. So let's go ahead and get started with talking about the ribbon. And I wanted to share with you an organization tip on how you can store and organize your ribbon. And I have a couple of different ways that I do that in my craft room. I actually keep most of my ribbon on rolls. If it's more than probably 2 or 3 yards, I just keep it on the roll because, you know, it's really difficult to take it off the roll if you have a lot, you know, 5 or 6 or 10 yards of ribbon. But anything like this that's smaller, like 1 yard or 2 yards or even sometimes 3 yards, right now I have this in this bucket or bin. I don't know. Do y'all have a bin like this in your craft room with ribbon? So it's just a bin or a basket. And so all of my loose ribbon, my small ribbon's in here. Well, I was trying to figure out how can I organize this ribbon so it's easier for me to use and easier to see. And so I had come up with an idea about 6 months ago. And so the ribbon over here is not organized yet. But the ribbon over here, it's organized. Can you believe it? It is. So let me show you what I did. So I have this ribbon on a ribbon ring, what I call my ribbon ring. This is actually a scarf ring that you put your scarves on, I think, and you hang it in your closet. And then I created these ribbon hang tags with my Cricut, and I cut them out using acetate. And I will leave a link in the description below to the acetate that I purchased off of Amazon. So it's like a Grafix 0.007 mil, and that's the and it's pretty thin, but it works really well. And you can cut it out with the Cricut or a Silhouette or a Brother Scan and Cut. So the freebie that I'm going to be giving away is I'm going to give away the cut ball if you would like to make some of these ribbon hang tags. So let me go ahead and share with you what they look like. And I just have a stack of them here. So I just cut out, you know, I think on one 12 by 12 cutting mat, you can cut 30 of these hang tags. And that's what it looks like. It's kind of hard to see. I maybe should have done that in cardstock just to make it a little bit easier for you guys to see it. I'm adding this video clip because when I was editing the video and I watched it back, I realized that you couldn't really tell what I was doing when I was demonstrating how to feed the ribbon through the hang tag. Because this clear acetate is very difficult to see. It just blends right into the background. So I went ahead and I cut some out using cardstock. I also wanted to mention that you don't have to use the acetate. You could actually just use cardstock to make these ribbon tags. But the acetate is pretty reasonably priced if you get it from Amazon. I think it was $13 and you got 25 sheets that were 12 by 12. So each sheet you would be able to make 30 of these ribbon hang tags. So not too bad. I want to go ahead and I'm going to take one of these tags off and I'm going to go ahead and demo how you can thread the ribbon through the tag to make it stay on. So I'm going to get a piece of ribbon here. And one of the other tips that I wanted to share with you that I kind of forgot when I was doing it the first time was that if you take your scissors and you cut the ribbon at an angle, then you have kind of a point that will help you feed the ribbon through the hang tag. So what we're going to do is you're going to feed the ribbon through the top slot and just pull a little bit through, and then you're going to go back into the middle. Just going to go from the back to the front through the middle, just like that. So you have it to where it's just through the first and second holes or the slots. Okay, so we're going to pull it all the way down and just kind of make it even to where you get it like in half. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to just give it a little bit of slack by pushing it through. So I have like slack back here. And then we're going to pull this ribbon kind of up and then feed it through. You're going to feed both of the ribbon through the hole in the back. So you're feeding it through both pieces of ribbon, you're feeding it through the last slot. And you're going to end up with the ribbon looking like that. If anybody has any issues with trying to feed the ribbon, just let me know. I can answer any questions you might have. Just leave a comment on the video. But once you have the ribbon in like that, it's not going to fall off. It stays on there really well. Some ribbon lays flatter than others, and I think actually it might lay flatter if we did it on the acetate. So let me just try that real quick just to see, because it's not really laying flat on there. And I don't usually use cardstock. I use these acetate sheets. I'm just kind of curious if there would be any difference in the way that it was laying there if I do it again. And we're just going to go through the first hole and then back through the middle hole. Make it into like half, like double it up. Give it some slack. And then we're going to take this in and push it through the last hole. Nope, it does the same. It doesn't lay any flatter, so it works just as well with the cardstock as it does with the acetate. And I wonder if it lays flatter over time. I'm not sure, but these just seem like they're so much flatter. You know, it's possible that over time it's going to lay flatter, like this one. If you see this. Oops. Let me just take one of these off. These were ones I just did, and so they're not really laying very flat, but these are ones that have been hanging there for months. So I think over time it's going to lay much flatter, and yeah. So I just wanted to redo that demonstration because I didn't think that in the original video that you could really see it, because I was using this clear acetate and then I had this bunch of ribbon on top of there. And yeah, that wasn't too good. So I hope that this was much clearer for y'all to be able to see. And so once I have the ribbon on there, I'm just going to go over here to my ribbon ring, and I will just thread that right on to the ribbon ring. Now, one of the things you might notice here is that I also have some binding rings. And the reason why I did the binding rings was there's a hole right here in my ribbon ring. And it's nice because I can, you know, pull the ribbon on and off. But what's not so cool is if you accidentally think that your ribbon is upright, but that hole is down here at the bottom, and all your ribbon falls off, which has happened to me several times. So I started doing this where I would put the ribbon on one of these binding rings, and then if I happen to have this hole in the wrong place, these fall off, but they're really easy to just flip back on. And the other cool thing about using these binding rings is that I can actually organize using the binding ring. So for example, I have all of this Stampin' Up! Ribbon. It's like a chevron ribbon. I have it all on this one binding ring. You'll also notice that sometimes I might have one ribbon on here, and then other times you can actually put multiple ribbons. I thought I saw one where I had multiple ribbons. So nope, never mind. Just ignore that I said that. It's all single ribbons, but you can thread more than one ribbon on there. So I have like this chevron ribbon, and then some of the other ones I have. You can also do it by color. Here's another one where I have some really pretty Stampin' Up! It's like a ruffled ribbon. So I have that kind of separated. And the nice thing about doing it this way is I hang this in my closet, and then when I have a project that I want to use ribbon, I just take this whole ribbon ring to my project, and I can lay the ribbon across my project and be able to see would that work, and just try different pieces of ribbon. I also have some lace on here as well. And the really cool thing about it is I can try and audition different ribbons and different laces. And then once I'm done and I pick one out, or I decide I'm not going to use ribbon at all, I just take this whole thing and just put it back in the closet. I don't have to put it back on a roll or wrap it around anything. And I just love it. And it doesn't get tangled, you know, and I just, yeah. So I still have this whole bucket to do, and I cut out a whole bunch of these to use. And one of the things I wanted to say was, I know a lot of people out there are probably saying, well, Karen, you're giving me a freebie, but I can't use it because I don't have an electronic cutting machine. Well, I'm going to be giving away 200 of these ribbon hang tags to a winner. So I'll pick a random winner. So if you would like to win that, just go ahead and leave a comment on this video. And in the comment, just mention the word ribbon. And then I will pick a winner. So I'm going to leave the giveaway open through this entire month of October. And I will pick the winner on November, or I will pick the winner, I guess, November 1st and announce it on November 1st. So that's for anybody, and it's also international or the United States. I will mail it wherever you are. So it's open to everyone. In the description of this video, there will be a link to the project file for Cricut. For Silhouette, I'll have the file in my Facebook group. That's called Craft Room Organization with Yes Please PaperCrafts. And there'll be a link to that Facebook group in the description as well. And if you would like to join, just click on the link, request to join, and I will add you to the group. I will also put an image file, a PNG file, out on my blog. If you would like to download it from the blog, you could do that as well. So those are the 3 different ways that I will be giving the freebie away. Now, if anyone has any trouble at all cutting this out or has questions, you can comment on this video, or also go to the Facebook group and leave a comment or a question. I have been doing a couple of videos there helping people with the computer, trying to help y'all out with that kind of stuff. So if anybody has problems or wants to know more, just go ahead and join the Facebook group and ask a question there, and I can help you out. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. I'm just really enjoying making these videos for you guys, and just having a lot of fun. So I hope y'all are enjoying the videos too, and that you're getting some useful information from them. So if anybody tries out this ribbon ring, I would love to see it. If you want to post a picture in the Facebook group, I'm sure other people would love to see how you organize your ribbon as well. So that's all I had for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like this video, please give it a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye now. Hi, Lilybell. Oh, Miss B. I'm not ignoring you. I see you. Can you say something? Speak. Can you speak? Whoop. Whoop, whoop. What you doing? You in jail? Are you in doggy jail? Yeah.